In just 6 days, one tiny company could either explode in value or get crushed overnight. The reason? A decision is coming that hasn't happened in over 20 years. And almost nobody outside of biotech investors is paying attention to it yet. We're talking about the FDA potentially approving the first brand new smoking cessation drug in 2 decades. Smoking still kills nearly 500,000 Americans every single year, and it costs the U.S. economy more than $600 billion annually. For a problem that big, you'd think there'd be dozens of new treatments in the pipeline. There aren't, and that's exactly why this story matters. This company already ran 2 large phase 3 trials with over 2,000 patients. The results were strong enough that the FDA accepted their application for full review. That alone is rare for a company this small. But then something even rarer happened. The FDA handed this company a Commissioner's National Priority Voucher, one of only 9 ever given out in the program's first year. It's basically a golden ticket for faster reviews on future drugs. That voucher could shrink a future FDA review from up to a year down to just 1 or 2 months. For a second use of the exact same drug. Most companies never see anything like that in their entire history. So, at this point you're probably wondering, who is this company? Why haven't you heard the name yet? And why is the clock suddenly ticking so loudly? Here's the setup. This is a Nasdaq-listed biotech, currently trading in the single digits around $5.50 a share. Its entire future basically rides on one drug and one decision. And that decision is happening in days, not months. If you've been following biotech stocks for a while, you know what's coming next. This is a classic binary event setup, the kind that either rewards early attention or wipes people out. Stick with me because the name is coming right now. The company is Achieve Life Sciences, ticker ACHV on the Nasdaq. Their drug is called cytisinicline, a plant-derived compound that targets the exact same brain receptors nicotine does. And the FDA's decision date, called a PDUFA date, is set for June 26. Cytisinicline works by binding to nicotine receptors in the brain. It reduces the intensity of cravings and dulls the reward smokers feel from a cigarette. In trials, people taking it had significantly higher long-term quit rates than people taking a placebo. The story doesn't stop at smoking either. New published research showed cytisinicline also helped people with COPD quit smoking at higher rates than placebo. That opens the door to a much bigger patient population down the road, including a possible future indication for vaping cessation. Now let's talk about the money, because this is the part most people skip. In May 2026, Achieve closed a financing deal worth up to $354 million. Roughly $168 million of that came in as fresh cash right before this FDA decision. For a company this size, that's enormous. It means they're not walking into this decision desperate for cash. And it suggests big institutional investors are positioning for a specific outcome. Wall Street has mostly rated this stock a strong buy, with price targets sitting well above where it trades today. Analysts love a good story. But ratings and targets can flip overnight depending on one single FDA letter. Here's what most hype videos won't tell you. If the FDA approves this drug, the stock could move violently higher. But if the FDA issues what's called a complete response letter, essentially a not yet, fix this, the stock could fall just as hard, just as fast. This company currently has 0 product revenue. It's been burning tens of millions of dollars a year for years. Its entire valuation right now is essentially one bet on one drug getting one approval on one specific date. So is this a ground floor opportunity or a classic biotech trap waiting to spring? The honest answer is, it depends entirely on what happens on June 20th, 2026. Nobody, not analysts, not insiders, not me, knows that outcome yet. If a setup like this interests you, don't take this video as a signal to act. Go read the actual FDA filings, the trial data, and the company's cash position for yourself. This is information, not financial advice. And if you want me to cover what happens the moment the FDA decision drops, drop a comment and subscribe so you don't miss it.